Hey, Scarefest. This is Joe Lewis at Bonehead Weekly, reviewing a movie that I thoroughly enjoyed last Friday night with one of my best friends, Chad Jennings. We are going to review Evil Dead Rise. Now, I'm a huge Evil Dead fan. Any of you all who follow me around or know this know that I'm a huge Evil Dead fan. For years, I have defended the 2013. They called it a remake, reboot. To me, it's a sequel because I think it's one of the best films. Fede Alvarez's 2013 Evil Dead is one of the best mainstream horror films made in the last 10 years. It's still, and if you haven't seen it, because some of you out there is like, I ain't watching it. It's not even, watch it. It's good. It does the original's honor. It's a fantastic movie. I thoroughly enjoyed Evil Dead Rise, directed by Lee Cronin. Once again, Sam Raimi, and I got to talk to him a little bit about this at Comic-Con, plucks these directors from obscurity and gives them, he told me the secret is you just let them go and the budget that you have, and he does a fantastic job with that. This is a good movie, but it's not as good as the 2013 Evil Dead, but it's a really damn good movie. I see all these people posting on here about listing, where the Evil Dead movies rank, and quite frankly, I started thinking about that too. And I can't do it because a lot of people put Army of Darkness at the bottom. Army of Darkness was my introduction into the Evil Dead universe. So I can't do that. I know it's different from the rest of them. And technically, I understand why people do it. But I love that movie. The movie's fantastic. I love Army of Darkness. I love Evil Dead 2. I love the Evil Dead. I love the Evil Dead reboot. And I liked a lot the Evil Dead Rise. It is not a perfect film, but it is blood-soaked. How they got this through the MPAA without getting problems, I have no idea, but it is so blood-soaked. It's really simple. It's just about the book kind of showing up in an apartment building where this lady named Ellie and her 3 kids are visited by her estranged sister, Beth, who's on the road, maybe pregnant, is kind of looking for a place to kind of hide out. The cast is pretty good. Lily Sullivan plays Beth, the girl, the final girl. Morgan Davies, Mila Chalice, and Gabrielle Eccles. These people, 2 of those, Gabrielle Eccles and Morgan Davies, are 2 kids. And the issue with this movie, it's not an issue. Actually, I think it's more, and please tell me what you think. I think there's more references in here to Peter Jackson, especially Dead Alive or Brain Dead, every other place on earth, except the United States, but it's called Dead Alive here. I think there's more references to that than actually is Evil Dead, but there's a ton of Evil Dead Easter eggs throughout. And Bruce Campbell even has a cameo. Listen for it. The trouble is as much as these actors are trying and doing their best, Alyssa Sutherland as Ellie, the mother you've seen in the trailer, steals the show. She steals the movie. She is fantastic. She's one of the best bad guys I have seen in years, especially in a horror film. And that's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. It's just in the Evil Dead reboot, it's more spread out. The lady who plays Mia does a good job, but also the rest of them do a good job. Alyssa Sutherland just steals this movie. She just does. There's chainsaws. There's a shotgun. What else do you need? And there's tons of blood. I mean, there's tons of blood. It doesn't quite rain blood like it did in the reboot, but it's close. And this movie may be even gorier. Is it scary? There's a couple of spots I jumped, but not really. Most Evil Dead films aren't really scary, although the reboot's kind of unnerving. Is it funny? There's a couple of funny scenes, but this isn't the Sam Raimi Evil Deads. And this is what we call a world builder. Lee Cronin, the director, is talking about all the different things he could do after this movie and how this opens it up. And you basically follow the books and how there are 3 books in Army of Darkness, 1, 2, 3. Well, there's 3 movies that deal with 3 different books now. And we can just follow these books because the books have the power. And who did this possession go and where does it go? I like the movie a lot. I think it's a fantastic Evil Dead film. Is it the best? No, but it's a solid B movie. So check out Evil Dead Rise. This has been Joe Lewis of Bonehead Weekly. Go see it now. Go see it. It's on number 2 at the box office. See if you can beat Mario. Evil Dead Rise.